For many years, I have thought that becoming disciplined is all about building a skill and learning about being disciplined, something you have to acquire over time. But lately, I discovered that actually it's all about having the right perspective on things, changing your mind and your mindset, and really viewing things from a specific angle. So it's basically all happening in your head. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 mindset shifts you have to take in order to become really, truly, and lastingly disciplined. Now, the first thing you have to adopt if you want to be more disciplined is that you have to accept that whatever it is you want to be disciplined in, that whatever it is you want to accomplish, that it is going to be difficult and it is going to be painful at times, or at least uncomfortable at times. And this is what I avoided for many years. For many years, I was looking for shortcuts. I wanted to be more disciplined, but I always thought, well, it's all about making things more easy for me. I will do this if it feels more accessible, if I don't have to force myself through that much, because I cannot endure all of this pain, because I don't want to go through all of this. And what that actually did was it kind of built a lot of resistance in me against being uncomfortable. Now, the truth is, all the things in life that are worth accomplishing will require you to go through uncomfortable times. And they will be difficult, and that's good. That's a good thing, because that's your opportunity to set yourself apart. But in order for you to do this, you have to accept that it is this way. And you have to stop looking for shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. You have to accept that there is a certain level of uncomfort and pain and difficulty here, and you have to be willing to move through that. And that's the way you actually differentiate yourself from other people, because most people will not be ready to do that, but they will also not be able to accomplish what you can accomplish if you accept that. The second mindset shift is that you have to value action and taking action over leisure and chill. And this is another mistake I made for many years. For me, the highest value always was, in the end, I want to chill. I want to relax. I want to have a comfortable life. But if you want to make things happen, well, this is not coming from nothing. This is actually coming from you making a difference and taking action. So you have to prioritize being active and making things happen over being laid back and chill and just relaxing, right? So the majority of your day should be built around this. Taking as much action as possible, and if you have to rest, which is important, I agree with you, then rest in a way that will help you to take more action. Take a nap and not sit down and scroll your life away. That's no rest. That's actually even more taking even more energy from you than you think. And then the third mindset shift, and this is equally important. If you want to be truly disciplined, you have to prioritize hard. And that means the areas in your life you want to be disciplined in, they have to be top 3 priorities. Because it is very difficult to be extremely disciplined in an area that's not one of your top 3 priorities. I recently read this tweet by Hank Green. who quoted one of his friends, and they were basically talking about fitness. And the friend said to him, well, it's easy to be jacked and fit if fitness and health is one of your top 3 priorities, right? And that got me thinking. And I thought, well, I'm not fit right now. On what stage of my priority list is fitness actually? And when I looked at it, it became clear very soon that my health was pretty late in the priority list. Like, there were so many other things in my life that I prioritized over my health, which was like really bad, and that actually resulted in me having really poor health, poor physical fitness, feeling tired all the time, and things like that. So I decided to change that, to actively change that, because I know that my health and my fitness is the basis for everything else in my life. So it actually has to be my top priority, because when I'm sick and I'm dying, basically everything else does not matter, right? So if you want to be really disciplined in an area of your life, you really have to prioritize that. And prioritizing that means spending most of your time on one of these three things. You have to make this decision pretty consciously, because many people, they have priorities in their life, but they never really decided on them consciously. An example of this, again, would be like, I don't know, video games or scrolling social media. Many people spend so many hours a day scrolling that it obviously is a priority in their life. It's one of their top 3 priorities, even though they don't really have decided to do that. They are not aware of that even. They might want to do things in their lives, but they're spending their time in a way that scrolling social media is one of their top 3 priorities. So no wonder it's difficult for them to be disciplined in other areas of their lives. You only have so much willpower in a day and so much energy you can spend. And if you're spending that on other things and areas in your life, it's pretty unlikely that you are disciplined in other areas of your life that are not a priority for you. So again, summary. Accept the pain, accept the cost, accept that it is going to be uncomfortable to be disciplined. Value action over leisure, and then make the area of your life you want to be disciplined in a top 3 priority. This way, being disciplined will be way easier for you, in a sense, and it will ultimately shift your identity to a person that is truly disciplined, except just being a person who is trying to be disciplined.